Okay, pulling another square out of the off the hill. So I'm jacking up the dump bed on this Chevy Apache 36 that I also bought, so I can get the block out that David propped under there years ago. It's very well smushed in there. Keep rainwater and stuff from collecting, so we got to put it back down and pull it out of here and get it loaded. We just towed this dump truck down the hill, and it still has working brakes. It's a pleasant surprise. So get it winched on the trailer and see if there's room for anything else. Everything loaded up, securing everything down. We're gonna head home. Grief, who's the guy that clogged up the whole field? Is it dirty inside?
Yes.
Oh, it's just it's like for the starter.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna rebuild your starter on the side of the road. But we got registrations up to 07 here, 08, and clear back to 79.
Bonner's Ferry. Skyscraper.
Insurance. Spare lug nuts.
Light bulb. Things.
Who knows? It could be 60,741 miles, or 100 or 200,000. But even the brakes work.
For a little bit, I ran out of breath.
So we've gone from unloading 50 Chevy trucks to driving a Honda Passport to go get a Tahoe up in the hills. Here we go. Let's see if a Honda Passport sitting on a snowbank can pull out a full-size Tahoe. So it did it. I couldn't record and drive at the same time. Alright, back home. Oh, they didn't even... It's not bad at all. So last night we're up in the mountains pulling a Tahoe out of a snowy road with a Honda Passport. Now we're either going to chain tow a 1983 Eldorado motorhome with no windshield across town, or possibly drive it across town if the starter works. I'm going to say the starter has seen better days. A tree fell on it. Top of a tree fell on it when it was parked during a windstorm here and busted out the windshield. Luckily, even though it got the frame, it didn't actually structurally hurt the motorhome body itself or the wood framing much. So if I can get another windshield frame for this. Got it fired up. Had to disconnect the chassis electrical completely because something's arcing out there, and then still not getting power through the ignition switch. But Robert had to crawl under and direct jump it. Got it to fire. Then we ran out of fuel on one tank, got the other tank switched over, got it to fire on that, added a little gas. We're trying to drive it home. Oh. Here we go, driving a motorhome with no windshield. Whew. Air conditioning. Alright, here we go. Time for air induction. We're back here where the A-Team has been hanging out for winter. Got the A-Team van here, my version of the A-Team van. Got the Passport 2.0 as the mobile jump starter. Checked my fluids for the first time since last year. We're a little low on oil. Got some oil that I got from, I was oily on the shelf, I ended up buying it. There we go. Almost. Okay. Well, it did fire. We'll work at this and get it going. This Suburban runs, just fuel lines to the tank are rotted off basically, so it's running off a fuel can right now. Brake pedal sticks to the floor, but it does run and drive. This is a factory big block half-ton Suburban. Haven't tried anything with it yet, but want to throw a battery in and see if we can get it running. Here's a C30 dually truck with a 350 in it. It's been sitting for years. We want to try to get it going. The parts truck here, too rusted to really fix up. The cab's all the way rotted through. Has plow mount stuff that I need. The rest of it's just parts. Got this truck because it was cheap. Just needs an engine. There is an engine in it, but it's got a bad piston in it. Be a good field truck for putting the torches in and some tools and stuff, but you know, just put an engine in real quick. I haven't done that in other trucks for a while. That one, driving it, don't know. If I were to keep it, I'd like to put a 12 valve in it and a 6-speed, or I might just throw a stock 454 back in it and it might be for sale. I don't know. The 59 Apache 36 dump truck, we just want to put a battery in it and see what happens. It's all there. This is the neat project. It's the frame's cut off right behind the cab basically, but everything else is there. And then both of these are 5-window trucks, just kind of cabs, kind of neat. This one's actually got a dump flatbed on it, but another truck we'd like to put a battery in and see if we can get it to fire. The original silver dually quit moving. I think it's a clutch. Could be something else, but definitely probably is a clutch. So I got to pull the transmission out of that. I got a nicer bed for it I want to put on eventually. Using the SD2 Silver Dually 2 right now more than anything, although I've got to do a few things to it too.
open this thing so it blew off the side. It doesn't really matter. Just blew off the side.
Yeah, I actually found the key. So this is the clunker truck, they were calling it. It's pretty rough. We're in a, I think 04 was the last tabs. It's a mystery small block, 700 R4, 208 transfer case, 10 bolts front and rear with a diesel cab off of a 3/4 ton. So, don't know anything about it. We're gonna throw some gas at it and a battery. See what happens. First we'll see if it'll crank over. Wait, what? This one's made out of real glass. The other side's plexiglass. That's broken glass. A little bit of fuel. It's got gas. The question is, does it have spark? Or does it do anything at all? I got nothing. Is there a starter in it?
Light?
Found the push button. It's a push button.
I figured. That's why I said toggle switches.
All the switches are off, so they do something else. Alright, it's a runner. We'll take it to Mafia for Wake the Squatch. You know, since everyone's ideal wheeling rig is a clunked out half-ton. So we've got a few of the 50s trucks here. We've got the squares. These are almost all from Dave Tatro's place that unfortunately passed away a little over a year ago. They have to clear the property, selling his collection of trucks. These are some of the ones that he had, not all. That one's not from his place, but and my Suburban there, and the yellow trucks and that truck are not, but the rest of these are. But he had stuff there that was there collected for 20 years plus, so this is a majority of them here. So on today's episode of What the Heck Just Happened, I just got back from using this gas guzzler big block crew cab here to run real fast, about 25 minutes from here or so, 30 minutes from here, to pick up a van. A friend of mine found a van on Marketplace. He was talking to the owners of it. It was posted for free, Chevy Express van that he wanted to possibly do something with. He was asking if I had time to move it later on this evening, but I'm not in town later this evening. I'll be busy hauling other things, so basically told him like go pick it up now, but he was at work, and I was just over at a rental house, some repairs that need to be done over there, but I was in a position to drop what I'm doing with the empty trailer, run and get it. So got in touch with the people he was talking to, 100% confirmed. They said that I'm the only one that has a means to haul it that is on their way there. Told them I'd leave now, so I did, and I got about 17 minutes away when my phone goes off, so I pull over, check my messages, and it's from them. It's saying that another guy is going to be there in 15 minutes. So I'm like, should I turn around? Should I go home? You know, because it's pointless for me to keep driving if someone else is going to get it. Finally, after a couple of minutes, they reply and say basically he's not going to, if I can get there first, or if they don't have a way to haul it, you know, it's mine. If I have a way to haul it out of there today before they leave. And clear title, she said it was signed off, ready for me to pick it up. So I continue driving the rest of the way there, get there, and there's 3 guys in the driveway. Pull up the driveway, kind of the narrow driveway uphill. There's 3 guys there, and immediately one guy with a prosthetic leg yells at me to move the truck because they've got to get the van out of there ASAP. And at this point, I don't even know who the owners are, who these 3 people are. Are these people helping the guy that owns the van to move it out to get it ready? Because there's no other trailers there or tow trucks or anything to move the van, just a car parked there. So one guy comes down a little more calm to talk to me and says, well, these guys wanted it, but they don't have a way to haul it. They just showed up here in a car. And since you've got a way to haul it out of here right now, I mean, you're going to get it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, like if they're here first, I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes or cause problems. So, but he's like, no, you were here with the trailer first and they don't have anything. So I go ahead and back up to turn around and out of the driveway, and the owner starts to walk back up his driveway, and all of a sudden the second of the two other guys that were there to look at the van is like pushing the van backwards, trying to turn it around where they had it kind of crossways in the driveway, pushed out of the garage, and they somehow get the thing to fire up. Thing's knocking horribly. That was one of the things wrong with it. The motor's bad. Bad rod knock, I'm assuming, because that's what it sounded like. Get it fired up, and the guy in the van with the prosthetic leg just basically floors it, turns out of the driveway, flies past the owner, down the driveway, past me that just backed out the end of the driveway to turn around, and keeps on going down the road, knocking and accelerating as he goes. So the owner was somewhat probably taken back and confused. And I'm like, oh, well, they just took off with the van. And the other guy had already hopped in his car, ready to take off, but had to stop because the owner still had the title to the van to sign off to him. So the owner went and talked to that guy, and then comes back to me and he apologizes, and he's like, sorry about that. I guess they are going to take it, obviously, because at this point the van is like almost a mile down the road, driving, knocking all the way. I'm like a little irritated because, like, well, I could have spent the last 30 minutes of my day doing what I was doing, but and saving a bunch of fuel, but I'm not upset. It is what it is. They got there first. It just seemed a little sketchy how the other people were acting. You should at least maybe tell the person you're getting the vehicle from that you do want it and you're going to try to drive it out of there before you just fly past him and take off while he's still holding the title. So for the most part, like, I could be upset about it. I mean, yeah, I'm a little irritated. It was a waste of time trying to help a friend out, and then if he wasn't going to get it, I was going to do something with it myself anyways. But either way, neither of our problems now. These other people have it, just nothing to get upset about. It's more of a funny story than anything. I wish I could have recorded it, because it was almost humorous. I had to laugh about it more than get upset. So that was my time waster for today. Fuel waster, but hats off to the people out there that are faster at getting to stuff than we are. So good luck with your van. You must have made it home, because I did not pass you on the side of the road like I was expecting. So have a good day, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Well, stuff's winding down here at Dave Tatro's place. Majority of the complete or interesting stuff is either hauled off or spoken for. There's still a few things left to be picked up, a few things left to be sold and dealed on, but kind of getting close to the end where they're going to have to cut off everything and do the final pickups and final sales, and start bringing in the last buyers that are going to sort through the rest, make offers on the rest, and then the rest is going to scrap. Nothing good, or nothing really good. Just the scrap stuff will go to scrap, and the garbage goes to the dump, and then the place gets sold. So a few more loads for myself out of here. Lots of stuff in the shop to sort through and load, but getting close to the end, probably next week. So so long to Dave's place. I didn't claim to know him that well personally or anything, but did wheel and deal quite a bit in the past, and found some of my stuff he got from me here, and some of it's going back with me. So long, Dave, and we'll keep a few things of yours as a remembrance. So this weekend, starting today, is the Mountain Mafia Wake the Squatch event. We'll be headed to North Idaho shortly, and what have we been working on here to get ready? But with all these options around here, we've finally made a decision on what we have the amount of time to deal with and get going. This thing.
are. Good. Yeah.
So I guess now we got to unload a Dana 44 front axle into the back of an Explorer. Yeah, probably would have been better with the pumpkin on the.
Yeah.
No. Got a foot to go.
You have to roll it the rest of the way up on the front end. That's good.
It'll work. Perfect. Well, that car looks better than what Corbin normally drives. Custom tuning in the Safeway parking lot. Got gonna do an oil change in this truck. It's been sitting for years. Got some new oil. Gonna drain the old oil directly into a smudge pot for heating tonight, and give it a tune-up with the spark plugs that we found on the front seat. Maybe we already did a carb adjustment. We turned the idle screw up.
3 turns.
Don't squash.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
Putting clunker to work.